But a few years ago, he was like, you know, he was having problems with his health. So he was like, then he came to me and he was like, "Hey, do you have anything for for you know for his bowels? He couldn't go to the bathroom." So then I gave him some chelation, and then he was like, "Yeah, man, that shit works." And then it gave him some relief, you know. And then later on, he had congestive heart failure, and when you have that, you swell up,
Yeah.
and his legs and were like really swollen to where his skin was splitting apart. You know what I mean? And then he
Yeah.
would bleed and ooze liquid from it, like some fluid.
Yeah.
And I didn't. I mean, I noticed that that his he didn't look right. But I was walking behind him one day, and I saw the splits on the back of his leg where he was like bleeding and like fluid coming out of it. And I was like, "Hey, your leg is bleeding." And he was like, "Yeah, I know, man. It's my congestive heart failure." And then his skin was all like messed up, and I was like, "Hey," I go, "You know what, man? I have some stuff for you. Will you take it if I bring it for you?" And he was like, "Yeah, I need it." So I went and I gave him some Cáscara Sagrada, a bottle like this. I was like, "Here, just drink all of that." And then he drank it, and and I also gave him some Lupulo. And I go, "Drink that whole fucking bottle." And he downed it. And and then the next day, uh he sent me a picture of his legs. And he was like, "Check this out. You notice anything different?" His legs went down, you know. And yeah, I mean, the herbs are powerful. The All the herbs that Sebi used were powerful, and they did the work. They did the job, and Sebi knew it. He knew how to administer it and how to combine them,
Yeah.
and what to give and how much to give to people. And yeah, I mean, and at the office, there's people that went in there with high blood pressure, couldn't get it down, and we would recommend stuff for them. Sometimes what we would recommend wouldn't work. So then, if it doesn't work after a while, then you have to try other things. There's thousands of herbs out in the world, and just because one of them didn't do it doesn't mean there's no cure for you. You have to keep looking. You have to know yourself. That's what I always say is you have to get to know yourself, because you're going to react to the herb different than I would. Maybe it would help you, but it might not do anything for me.
Yeah.
So I have to keep looking. There's something out there for everything. There's something out there for everybody and every disease. You just have to find it. You know, keep searching. It's an ongoing process, whether you're learning or trying to find the cure. And that's what I love about it, though, that the being a student of nature, you're never gonna say, "Oh yeah, well I got it all. I don't need anything else." No, there's more things to uncover. You know,